Hi guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to install Google Tag Manager on Shopify. And I'll also be showing you how to do it in 3 different ways: a moderately difficult way, an easy way, and a super easy way. If the super easy option is what you're looking for, stick around to the end of the video so you can install it yourself for free. Now, it's a great idea to install Google Tag Manager on your website for multiple different reasons. Firstly, if you need to add any additional code to your site, you can bypass the developer and use Google Tag Manager to install additional code. Plus, you can set up conversion tracking, you can set up your Google Analytics 4, and multiple different reasons. If you'd like to learn more about Google Tag Manager, how it works, hit subscribe so you'll be notified when that video comes out. Okay, so back at the test site again, where we'll be installing the Google Tag Manager, or GTM, otherwise known as. Firstly, you will need to set up a Google Tag Manager account. So if you come to this URL here and set that up, start for free, work through all the prompts. It will ask you a Gmail or a Google Suite email that you would like to be able to sign up with. Once you have that sign up, you'll come to this screen. Now I have some additional accounts already here, but I need to create a new account. So let's do that. It's the company name. Now fill out all the details here, saying it's for the web, and hit create, check accept, and click yes. Once you've set up the account, it'll also create you a container where it'll give you the Google Tag Manager code to add to the website. First way I'm going to show you how to install this code into your Shopify store is actually in the code itself. Now, if you don't feel comfortable playing around with the code on your Shopify store, you can have a developer do it, or I'll show you later on in the video how you can do it much easier using apps. When you come into the back end of your Shopify store, come over here to online store. If it's not showing here on the side, you can always search for it in the top here, just write online, and you see it pop up. Just select it. And then when you come up with your theme, come to this 3-dot ellipses, click that, and then click on edit code. And you'll come into the back end of the Codia store. Select theme liquid, and you'll see here the head code. This is the beginning of a head code, and that's the closing of a head code. And you also have the opening of a body code and the closing of the body code. If we come back to the instructions, here we have the first part of the GTM code or Google Tag Manager code here, which has to be placed in the head, and also the body tag code. Copy that code completely, come back to the theme liquid code, and it said just after the head, and it said to install it at the highest point of the head of the code. So if you're here, just hit return a couple of times or enter and just paste it in there like so. Again, we'll copy the body code and following the instructions, paste the code immediately after the opening body tag. Let's come down here to the body tag. Here now, the body tag ends at this point here. You got to be careful with that. Don't put it after body here. It will not work. So add it in here, a couple of return enters and drop it in and hit save. And check if this is working. There's 2 ways we can go about it. You can test your website here, copy and paste your website domain here and hit test. See if that's working. We've had a green tick, so it is working properly. Another way you can go about it is actually come to the site itself. I use this Chrome extension called Google Tag Assistant. It is a legacy Chrome extension, still available in the store. If you are using this Chrome extension, click enable and then refresh the site. And you'll see here, once you click the Chrome extension again, the Tag Manager is showing the code. You can clearly see that the Google Tag Manager has been installed correctly because we've got a nice green face. That's the first way of doing it. On to the next. If you find playing around with the code too daunting, that's fine. I've got 2 more ways for you. Coming back to the back end of your Shopify store, go to settings here, come down to the apps and sales channels and click on the Shopify app store. I have one prepared earlier where I've already searched for Google Tag Manager with a series of apps that we can use. Now, the ones that I like at the moment are the Grow Pulse. This is the very easy version, which I'll show you in a moment. This EXO code insert, if you're wanting a little bit more of a cleaner installation. For the easy option, select the EXO code, click install app. And once the app's installed, click add new code. Give it a quick title. GTM is fine. Add this code to the entire store. Now let's come back to Google Tag Manager and copy the head code again. Come back to the app, paste it into the header, and let's grab the body code as well. Paste that into the body. No need to add anything to the footer and click save. Okay, it says it takes about 20 seconds for the changes to apply. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit refresh on the site. I did remove the GTM code before out of the theme liquid. I just found that the code wasn't working on the site, whether it be through the Chrome extension or Google Tag Manager. So best to double check What you may have to do in the back end of your Shopify store is actually enable the app through the theme customizer. So you click that link and it will open you up to the actual theme itself. And then you want to toggle on both the body and the header code and click save. So let's go back and check again, hard refresh, and you can see that the Google Tag Manager has been installed. Check again on Google Tag Manager itself, and it's now working. Lastly, for the super easy way for installing the Google Tag Manager on your Shopify store, come to the Grow Pulse app, and you see here that it's actually on a free plan. On the free plan, you can install the Google Tag Manager. Coming back up, click install and click install app, select the free plan. And under this area here within the app, all we need is the GTM container ID. So how to find that? You can take the ID from here. You can copy this here, or you can find the container ID here. You can just copy that, come back to the app here, paste that in and hit save. Exit that. It's also important that we activate the app within the theme. So click activate. Then toggle on the app, make sure that's toggled on, save it, may already be toggled on, and come back to the site itself, hit hard refresh. You can see Google Tag Manager has been installed. Again, you can test in Google Tag Manager account itself by clicking the ID. Coming back to this area here, I'll just grab the domain, paste that in, test, and Bob's your uncle. We're all green. So that covers everything on how to install Google Tag Manager into your Shopify store. Got any questions about this? Leave a comment below. Otherwise, like and subscribe for more videos, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.